Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2, running on PlayStation 5. Okay, where were we? Ah, that's right, we're out in the front of the school.
Yoshi.
There's a bench with paint peeling on every corner. I even see some crushed bugs on the seat. Yikes, who'd sit here? Someone's got to clean that shit up. Konoehara Academy bus stop. This bus is bound for M Tower Station. Ride the bus? Let's do it. I think we were at the cemetery? Or was it the hospital? I don't know, it was only a whole day ago. You'd figure I would remember this kind of thing.
Kujou.
It's the spot where the bloody scissors were. There's some tracks on the road, like traces of a hard, sharp object being dragged. They extend into the cemetery.
Yoshi.
A grave surrounded by withered plants. Looks like this grave has been abandoned for quite some time. I feel sorry for the deceased. Flowers have been withered and petals are scattered around the flower stand. The least I can do is make it neat and tidy. I take out the hairdressing scissors. How would I use this, though? I can't come up with any idea. All I have is a notice for a grand prize. There are several small, narrow boxes lined up in front of the tomb. I've never heard of a tradition like this before, though.
Yoshi.
Family's name is engraved on the tombstone. Kashima family grave.
Kujou.
I turn my gaze to the bushes for a moment. I feel like something dark is moving there. It's probably just my imagination, though now I don't really want to stay for too long. Is there really nothing else here?
Kujou.
Let's inspect them. The boxes are similar in size. They're decorated in ornate lettering. Must be the names of brands. Durandal, R3 Cut, King Cutter, Nart Edge. Okay. This is actually why I bought my notepad and paper. haven't heard of any of these brands before. Cutter and edge, though. Could they be brands of blades or something? We'll know more once we open the boxes. Open. I pick up one of the boxes. It's so light, as if there's nothing inside. Hey, old man. Do you hear that? Indeed, I do hear a strange sound. Don't tell me this is the sharp metallic sound from the rumor? The sound is getting closer. My body's completely tensed up. It's hard to breathe. Is that slit-mouthed Kashima? Oh, we're screwed. What should we do, old man? Give back, thief. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Out of the blue, I feel pain and discomfort as if a foreign object has been shoved into my arm. What's wrong, old man? My arm hurts so bad, like it's being stabbed by a sharp blade. Give it back! Guess I should open the box. Yeah, what's up with your arm? I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure this is Kashima's doing. We need to do something or else we'll be killed. What should we do, old man? I'm hurting pretty badly. I can't really move that well. So, what do we do now? Kashima told us to give it back, but what? Do we need to put the offering back at her grave? Well, I can't move around very well, so let's have show. Take the scissors. Present scissors carefully. Present scissors extravagantly. Cut my own hair. This one is the most likely to happen. Sho graciously holds the hairdresser scissors towards Kashima. It was 92%. Sho timidly extends the scissors towards Kashima with trembling hands. Thief! Oh, okay. A sharp pain shoots through my arm. I don't think Kashima's rage will subside anytime soon. I need a different plan. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Kashima told us to give it back, but there's nothing inside the box. Will returning the empty box be enough to calm Kashima down? Okay, so small box. Return the scissors to the grave. Sho puts the hairdresser scissors in the small box and places it at Kashima's grave again. Come on, this should be good enough, right? I'll return the scissors to you. Sho places the box holding the scissors in front of Kashima's grave. Lost my scissors. Kashima mutters something before disappearing into the darkness. Looks like this is the right choice. How was I supposed to know? I mean, it's just a guess, really. She's gone. I guess so, yeah? How's your arm, old man? The scissors are gone. The heck? You don't have a single scratch on you. What's going on here? No idea. The scissors might have been an illusion created by Kashima's resentment, though the pain I felt earlier was definitely real, so we can conclude that curse of hers is quite dangerous. With that said, we shouldn't spend another second here. Let's leave the cemetery, quick. We don't know whether she's going to attack us again. Yeah, come on. We should be okay here, right? No, this bus stop is Kashima's domain. We better get farther away. Oh, nice. There's a bus coming across the street. Come on, old man. Let's get on it. That should give us a bit of breathing room. Is he going to chase us like the rumor said? Oh, it's old man Diamond. Sho starts talking on his phone. While that's typically bad etiquette when you're on public transport, we're the only passengers, the driver probably doesn't want to make a fuss. Old man Diamond and Watanabe are in the infirmary. This bus is going to the school, so we can just meet up with them there.
次はこの江原学園でございます。
Before long, the bus arrives in front of Konoehara Academy. Yeah, I forgot all about these. Silly me. Losing my mind. I'm so tired. Wait. Someone is coming this way. It's the boy from earlier. Looks like you've encountered a spirit. Spirit Dr. Yashiki. I can see it with my left eye. There are traces of that spirit on your arm. He's probably talking about the curse I got from Kashima. His strange rating aside, this boy clearly sees something. I'm impressed that you survived, but keep this in mind. You can't rely on miracles forever. Let me warn you one more time. Give up. Hey, shithead. Cut the bullshit already. What do you want, you bastard? Shut your mouth, you lout. It's heartbreaking to see the renowned spirit doctor has a delinquent as his assistant. You're deficient in intelligence, spiritual capacity, and even character. You're nothing more than an What? At that moment, the boy stiffens. What's wrong? I ended up thinking about them. Just imagining those myriad feet creeping around. That nodular body. Disgusting. Hey, do you hate bugs or something? Don't you say that tabooed word in front of me. Sorry. Apologies for coming undone. Speaking of, where is Student Council Vice President Kinakawa? She parted ways with us midway. She went back to the dorm. How odd. I saw her getting off the bus. But she went to the school, not the dorm. Come again? Michiko wasn't acting like herself earlier. I've got a bad feeling about this. Beware, the departed's malevolence is greater than you imagine. Do not dismiss my advice. It's for your own good, and the well-being of those around you. I shall take my leave. Now, just because I leave doesn't mean that the departed is going to leave me alone. The boy leaves quickly. Oh, I should have asked his name. Diamond and Moe are waiting inside. Sorry I'm late, Yashiki. I'll be joining your... You okay? No need to worry. I've always been in bad shape. This isn't anything new. Don't tell me to give up. You're not the only one chasing after the departed. Right. We're as frustrated as you. How's the investigation going so far? I tell them all the information we've gathered up until this point. Slit-mouthed Kashima, huh? Been a while since I heard that name. I heard it used to be a hot topic 5 years ago. Do you know anything? Not really. That all happened before I started working here. Ms. Sakamoto may know something, though. She's been here for ages. Unfortunately, it's already so late. I doubt she's still here. Except she is. She apparently has some work to do. I saw her in the faculty room earlier. Sakamoto, huh? She hates me. I doubt getting info out of her is going to be a simple task. Hey, old man. How about asking Nakamatsu to look into Kashima? He's at the mansion, isn't he? We'll put him to work. That's certainly a good option. Aita may find some useful information on the internet. I called him before we head out. I can contact Aita by selecting Talk while I'm in the infirmary. Kujou Daimon has joined the investigation. I pick up the landline phone in the infirmary and punch the number in for Kujou Mansion. Is that you, Mr. Yashiki? Yeah, you must have been waiting for my call. Why'd you wait until now to call? I was getting bored scrolling through forums and almost left the place, you know? I calm Aita down and explain the current situation. That must have been rough. Or that must be rough. So it's my turn now, huh? Well, what do you want me to look into? Kujou Mansion at night is so freaking creepy. This building is so old and spacious. I feel like someone's gonna pop out. You get used to that feeling. Really? I want you to solve this case before I have to get used to anything like that. Let's talk about Kashima. Find any information related to Slipmouth Kashima? Okay, give me a sec. I'm checking it out. There's a post about Slipmouth Kashima in the H-City Spirits thread. Looks like it was a really hot topic in the past. Is there any new information there? It pretty much lines up with the rumor you told me earlier. But this post includes a story about a student who became the Kashima in the rumors. It's from an unknown source, though. Don't tell me if it's true or someone just posting garbage. That's fine. Who's supposedly Kashima? Rei Kashima, a female student from Konoehara Academy who killed herself 5 years ago. Unfortunately, it doesn't say anything about why she did that. So, this female student became Slipmouth Kashima due to a grudge from her life. I need to find out what Rei Kashima's grudge is. Notes made on the subject of Rei Kashima. Gold prize. Aita, check if there's any Konoehara Academy students who won a gold prize in any kind of competition. It doesn't have to be recent. Events from years ago are fine too. Okay, give me a sec. Got it. I can only find one though. That's fewer than I thought. Yeah, the school's a prep school, so they're not all that invested in club activities. Anyway, who's the winner? Megami Manabe. She won a gold prize in an art contest. Well, what about her? She might be the next target. Can you find her address or her phone number? I hope we can contact her. That'd be tough to track down since it's private information. Just having a potential lead on gold prize's identity is a win in my book. Let's assume Manabe is gold prize and proceed with the investigation. Gold price has been updated to Megumi Manabe. Rei Kashima. Kashima is said to be that girl's spirit. That's all I could find quickly. The internet has a lot of information, but it's not omniscient. She was an art club student who won the gold prize in H City's art contest 5 years ago. That's all I could find. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Rei Kashima, a student who may be Kashima. Megami Manabe, a student who may be gold prize. Both of them attended Konoehara 5 years ago. It'd be unlikely to find a current student who had useful information about them. But Sakamoto's been at this school for a long time. Her knowledge might be the key. Sakamoto's the only one left in the faculty room. Judging by all the papers piled up on her desk, she's probably pulling overtime. Still investigating ghosts, Mr. Yashiki. What business do you have here? Just letting you know ahead of time, you're not going to find any spiritual phenomena here. There's something I want to ask you. Can you not see? I'm busy with work. You're interrupting me. Please get out. Wait, someone's life is at stake. There might be more victims, like Horikoshi. Huh? Horikoshi, huh? The day you were investigating her, she disappeared. You're claiming a spirit did that? Exactly as you say. Hanako of the toilet killed her. Alright, hold on a minute. Even though the headmaster told me to keep it secret, I've got no choice. I had to play that card to have any hope of convincing her. Mr. Yashiki. I don't believe in the supernatural. Do you expect me to simply take your word on that? This is precisely why I was against the headmaster's idea of appointing you as a teacher here. And my stance hasn't changed. Your background, ability, looks, none of them are suitable for our venerable institution. You're unfit for our school. I know that. Oh, so you're aware of it. Let me be perfectly clear. I cannot stand your presence. Sakamoto just came out and made it clear. This is going about as well as I expected. However, you said someone's life is at stake, and I can't just ignore that. It has nothing to do with my beliefs or my feelings about you. This is about my core morality as a human being. A teacher has to set an example for their students. So, are you going to help us? Very begrudgingly, yes. But only after being a real bitch about things. What do you want to ask me? Kashima. That's the ghost story that was the talk of the campus 5 years ago, isn't it? I don't really know the details since I'm not interested. Megumi Manabe. Are you familiar with a girl named Megumi Manabe, Miss Sakamoto? She's an alumnus who won a gold prize in an art contest 5 years ago. Huh? Miss Sakamoto? I don't really remember. It's been 5 years. I can't just ignore the fact that she froze for a moment there. She's hiding something she doesn't want to talk about. Rei Kashima. Slipmouth Kashima is rumored to be Rei Kashima, who's committed suicide 5 years ago. Indeed, that rumor was quite prolific back then. How unfortunate and imprudent. I want to know more about that incident. What happened to Rei Kashima? Sorry, but I've already forgotten about it. What kind of adult would be interested in a ghost story concocted by some kids? There's nothing I want to talk about. There's something I've been curious about. Your necklace and wristwatch both have rabbits on them. You like rabbits or something? I'm not going to answer such a private question. No, it's just... I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. Well, that sister really loved rabbits, that's all. Oh, I see. Okay. Say, Mr. Yashiki, you should read the school newspaper from back then if you want to learn more about Slipmouth Kashima. The school newspaper, you say? Yes, the newspaper club collected rumors circulating around the school and compiled them into an article. School newspapers are stored in a special archive in the library. I thank Sakamoto and leave the teacher's room. According to Sakamoto, there should be school newspapers from 5 years ago around here. There may be some useful information about Slipmouth Kashima. Let's find them. Books about plants are arranged on this shelf. This complete collection of edible plants kind of catches my attention. Really? This book on the shelf is filled with all sorts of encyclopedias and pictorial books. I pick up a random book and open it, only to discover that a worm has nibbled on some of the pages. Do they even take care of these books? Not like I care all that much, but still. There's a wooden book storage cabinet with a glass door. Seems to store special books that aren't allowed to leave the school's premises. Konoehara Academy school newspaper is written on the spine of one of the books. This is it. Let's have a look. Inside, I find original copies of the newspapers placed in chronological order. Rumors about Kashima were making the rounds 5 years ago. Let's find articles from that time. I find 2 articles that look promising. Which one should I read? Is Miss K's death the revenge of the dead? Is Miss S's disappearance the dead's doing? Is Miss K's death the revenge of the dead? Miss K from the 3rd year is said to have disappeared from the main gate, according to a person who witnessed the event. I saw a bunch of scissors poking out of Miss K's body. She didn't look alive to me. For some reason, police completely disregarded the brave witness's testimony and treated this case as a simple missing person case. Sadly, it appears we'll never know the truth. Just before her death, Miss K went to a cemetery to visit K's grave to pay respect after her recent suicide. The 2 of them didn't get along well, so many assumed she only went there to score some brownie points with her teacher. If K held some resentment against her, she would have definitely seen through her, and she would have definitely taken revenge. Considering the way Miss K was killed and how her corpse went missing, one would not be surprised to think it was the work of something supernatural. It seems obvious that Miss K was murdered by the late K. Orr's grudge. This one seems to have important information. I feel bad, but I'm going to need to borrow this without permission. See, Miss S's disappearance, the dead's doing. Word around school is that Miss S has gone missing. A search warrant has been issued and police are currently investigating the case. Miss S was last seen in front of the gymnasium. Rumor has it she was trying to run away from something, looking back over her shoulder several times while she ran. She fled inside the gymnasium and was never seen again. Police checked the building, yet there was no trace of Miss S. The reasons for that are obvious. There's no way she would be found. K's grudge killed Miss S, so her corpse should have disappeared from this world, same as what happened to Miss K. To normal people, these articles might seem like nothing more than groundless rumors, but when you dig deeper, we actually have some solid evidence since Miss K's and Miss S's cases have many things in common. Both of them were 3rd years. K is Kashima is 2. Both of them were in the art club, Kashima 2. Both of them didn't get along with Kashima. Both of them visited her grave. Kashima might have turned into Slitmouth Kashima and claimed vengeance. Note, Kashima's spirit form is Slitmouth Kashima, similar to Slitmouth Woman. This article seems to have important information. Sorry, but I'll also be taking this. I put the newspaper archive back onto the bookshelf. What a tacky, unscrupulous article. Well, at least they tried to pursue the truth. I guess I'll just believe that they got the basics correct. Notes made on the subject: victims 5 years ago. This is the library's checkout counter. There's nothing particularly unusual about it. I've never been to a library before. Being around this many books makes me sleepy. Is there really nothing else? I'm a little surprised. Make it quick. Victims from 5 years ago, I guess? That's the new one. I show Sakamoto the 2 newspaper articles. According to this article, students K and S were killed by Slitmouth Kashima. Do you know anything about them? Let's see. I remember who K was supposed to be. The name of the student who disappeared in front of the school gate was Erika Kamio. What kind of student was Kamio? She was a bright student, a mood maker, if you will. She was a little bit too carefree, though. I often scolded her for it. How about S? No clue. I've never interacted with her. But there were some students with the initial S in the art club. It'd be nice if we had a way to check the names for them. Just refer to the graduation yearbook from that year. The students' names and clubs are written in the... Oh, okay. And where is it? You're quite fortunate today, Mr. Yashiki. Yearbooks are usually stored in the office, but I happen to have it with me today. Thank you, but why do you have it? One of the students borrowed it. They returned it today. Looks like another student is interested in the graduation yearbook from 5 years ago. It might be just a coincidence, but I can't help wondering. I'll just tell you the name of the student since I'm certain you'd return to pester me for it later anyway. It was Abe from 3A. Here you go, Mr. Yashiki. Sakamoto picks up the yearbook from her desk and gives it to me. The yearbook is quite elegant, with the emblem of Konoehara Academy engraved on its red cover. Let's check out who S is, old man. On the last page of the yearbook, there's a list of the year's graduates. Etika Kamiya, who died prior to graduation, also has her name listed here. How kind of them, allowing a student who died a violent death to still graduate. If that's the case, S's name should be here too. We begin to list down all the art club students' names with the initial S. We have 3 candidates. First is Hikari Shida. Second is Saiko Shinohara. And last one is Miho Shinji. One of them must be student S who disappeared in the gymnasium, and if the rumors are true, she was killed by Kashima. A note was slipped into the yearbook. It's a torn bit of paper with some things scribbled on it. Rumor has it Miss S, who disappeared in the gymnasium 5 years ago, still haunts the place. The wall in the storage room is dyed with black stains. There are traces of regret left by the dead. Vengeful spirits make their appearance known to those who take interest in them. You must never touch that stain. Student S disappeared in the gymnasium 5 years ago. This is the case the school newspaper mentioned. Rumor has it her spirit appears in the gymnasium storage room. The note doesn't end there. Kashima's truth is intertwined with the art club from 5 years prior. Therefore, to unearth her past, we need to thoroughly inspect the art rooms in the old and new building alike. The art room in the old building, in particular, requires heavy scrutiny. Rei Kashima used to while away her time there often in the past. However, the building wasn't in use at that time, so what business would she have had there? What kind of truth lies thence? My left eye shall discern it soon enough. The writer of this note, Abe, is clearly looking into Kashima. He seems to have honed in on the art room since Kashima and the others used to be in the art club. I have no idea who the hell this Abe dude is, but he clearly knows what he's doing. Why don't we examine the art room ourselves? Right. I'm also curious about the gymnasium and storage room, the place S haunts. Can we not? My word, how can a supposedly mature adult allow themselves to get so worked up over some ghost rumors? I'll never understand it. Because it's my job. Can you tell me where the art room and gymnasium are? There are art rooms on the second floor in both the new and old buildings, just above the music room. The gymnasium is near the special building. Here, take these keys with you. Explore to your heart's content. Oh, just one thing. There's no light in the gymnasium. Wait, isn't the gymnasium still in use? Yes, that's true. I don't understand why, but the light there acts strangely whenever night falls. We've asked the vendor to inspect it, but they never came. Well, it only happens at night, so thankfully it doesn't interfere with classes and club activities. I guess I'll be relying on my trusty flashlight while I'm exploring the gym. Almost forgot. Can I borrow this yearbook? Sure. Handle it with care. You're going to pay compensation if you get it dirty. Well, we're going to get it dirty. I thank Sakamoto and leave the teacher's room. Alright, we have several candidate spots to explore. Where should we begin? The gymnasium is near the special building. Should we head there first? Or should I examine the art rooms in the new and old buildings first? They're on the second floor. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai, and you've been watching Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2 running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.